Hello everyone and welcome to another Starcraft 2 livecast. This one's going to take place on MaKaVeLi. Wow, that's loud. Let me turn this down a bit. It's better on my ears. Okay.
SCV ready.
So I've been a little bit lazy of late. Haven't done any exclusive content for YouTube. Just been kind of ripping good games from my stream, putting them on the YouTube, which is pretty good because this is just like a random game where who knows what could happen. Where when I grab a game from my stream, I'm picking like the best of like the 10 or 12 games that happened that day.
SCV ready.
So we'll be going for the my Skyterran build versus Protoss.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Heart of the Swarm coming out soon. I still think this build is viable. Well, the idea behind this build is viable in Heart of the Swarm. Like attacking straight to battle because there's lots of command centers. The exact builder I'll probably have to change a bit because there's certain things like oracles and mothership core things I have to account for.
Not enough minerals.
So maybe involve a little more scouting and
not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Possibly get my turrets faster and delay PFs or vice versa, depending on whether he's going ground heavy or air heavy.
Ready. Huh? Move it. SCV ready.
Okay,
Base is
so
under attack.
probe is here. I think I got enough hit points on that. That should be fine.
Go ahead.
Maybe not. Let's give it a few more.
Yep. SCV ready. What's going on?
But the command center is just a little delayed.
Bad news? We hear you.
Upgrade complete.
This better be good. Why not?
Alright, so we're just going to kind of peel around this way.
SCV ready. I'm on it. Got it.
And look for an expo that way.
Been waiting on you. Looking forward to it.
SCV and Marine production are kind of not good.
SCV ready. By the numbers, we could use some help here. You gonna give me orders? SCV ready.
Let's actually send out one more to the exact same route.
And ready. Of course. SCV ready. Gangway coming through. SCV ready.
And I still don't know whether, I guess I'll start another command center,
In the rear with the
assuming he expanded. Nope, I won't.
SCV ready.
What do we have here?
Who wants some? Ah! Big job, huh? We can use some help here. Go ahead. Big. SCV ready. This better be good. Outstanding. SCV ready. Gangway coming through. Move it. Yo. SCV
So
ready.
I'm totally not ready for this attack. I'm gonna be in rough shape, I think.
Huh? You want a piece of me, boy? SCV ready.
So my first scout got denied, and that kind of screwed up the whole game for me. Plus my first scout was late. I wonder why. Depot should be straight into barracks. Let me double check I wasn't over queued up here. No, okay. So barracks is going down at normal time. Did delay it a little bit here because I had to put some extra hit points on that thing. Marine came up fairly quickly. Clear the watchtower. Head around. A little unlucky at the timing here. Where's this stalker headed to? Yeah, so that stalker is heading out, so we just happen to cross paths right here. And that actually confused me because where this stalker was actually heading out to, do the extra poking, I felt like this stalker was sitting, since he started attacking me at the top of the ramp, I assumed he was sitting at the top of the ramp, which kind of makes me think, deny the scouts, take the expo. So that's what I was leaning towards. Of course, I can't know for sure one way or the other. And only by 450, I want to decide whether, if he's one basing, I'm going to make this a PF, and I'm going to immediately throw down 3 barracks in engineering bay. And if he's taking an expo, I like to throw down another command center. And I don't have that knowledge right now of what he's up to, so I'm actually delaying both. I go double gas because that's something I kind of do in both builds, just to spend money on something. Because I'm floating, like I really want to decide soon what to do here. And where's my camera? Okay, so now I've just noticed what we're up against here. So I can float this over here, make it a PF once I get the gas. I have about 600 minerals to throw into barracks, but I can't make the barracks yet. The other thing is engineering bays. Maybe if I was really fast on Eng Bay. But Eng Bay is only delay, right? Because, like, if I put a turret here, he can still fly in. If I put a turret here, he can pick it off in the low ground and then fly in. So it can buy me time, but he can still get in eventually. Although maybe not. Sometimes they just see the turrets and give up and try a frontal assault or expand or something. So had I thrown on engineering bay right now, 35 seconds to make an Eng Bay, 25 seconds to make a missile turret, so we'll say like a minute and 10 seconds to do everything total. Give it an extra 10 seconds for moving stuff around. So I could have had a turret ring up by 650.
Armed and ready.
Fire quick. 650. Oh, wow. He actually would have been in time. This pylon actually was a problem too. Allow high ground warp-ins with the vision of the warp prism. My Marines are out of position too. I kind of was hoping he would just go the most obvious spot, which would be right here. But I guess if he's going to do high ground warp-ins, this is the most obvious spot. I guess it wouldn't have been completely over if I pulled back. Maybe these missile turrets still take out the warp prism, and then if I had like say 5 Marines right now and all my SCVs, I guess I could do a pull to kill all this. Because he's pretty all in. It's 4 gates in a robo with no expansion, and only 23 harvesters. Yeah, so even if I was able to hold this and lose 10 SCVs in the process, I'd be well ahead. But as it turns out, I couldn't. But again, for this build, it all goes back to this original scout around 430. when the Marine pops in. Ooh, that's the oven. My pizza's ready. Best lazy thing to do. Yeah, it's a little unlucky here. Normally I can at least get in like this deep and see, like even if I die to the soccer, I can see whether he has a probe. But here I couldn't even do that because I was a little bit late taking control of this Marine. The pathing was off, and now by the time I pull over here, like he probably would have already pulled this probe back to hide it. So, and plus I only got like this far. Actually, no, there's my blood, so I got this far. There's another thing though. That's just a weed. This is my death. Yeah, so it's all about this timing, and this is why I like this float happening, so that I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be building here. Is this supposed to be the next command center, or is this supposed to be 3 barracks in Hinge Bay? And if I think he's one basing, I immediately throw down 3 barracks. I throw down Engineering Bay, and then double gas right away as well. You put 6 in gas, you move this command center over here, make it a PF. Only leave 2 in each gas after you can afford the PF. And then I like to do 3 key turrets. I like to do 1 in this corner here in case of a warp prism play. I like to put 1 like hanging out like here in case of blink soccer play and keep an eye on any observer trying to give high ground vision. And then I like to put another turret right here in case of DTs. It defends my natural and it defends my ramp. And then just basically pump as hard as you can from these 4 barracks. Put with Tech Lab on 1 of them so you can start stim, but it's mostly just try to, 4 late barracks is enough to survive any sort of harass coming into my base, into my main, since those are usually small armies, and then 4 barracks with a PF is usually good enough for a frontal assault. This bunker obviously gets cancelled once a PF is done. Anyways, with that, we'll call it the end of this video. Thank you everyone, and goodbye.